Module 16, YouTube Marketing. Objective: teach students how to effectively use YouTube as a marketing platform, focusing on channel optimization, content creation, and engagement strategies to build a successful YouTube presence. 1. Introduction to YouTube Marketing. 1.1. Understanding YouTube's impact. Discuss YouTube's role in modern marketing and its vast reach as the second largest search engine. Highlight the platform's potential for brand visibility and engagement. Example: show statistics on YouTube's user base and viewing habits. 1.2 Benefits of YouTube marketing. Highlight the advantages, such as extended reach, high engagement, and potential for virality. Discuss how YouTube can drive traffic to websites and enhance other marketing efforts. Example: share examples of brands that have successfully leveraged YouTube for marketing. 2. Setting up a YouTube channel. 2.1 Channel creation. Guide students through creating a YouTube channel, including setting up the channel's branding elements like logos and banners. Discuss the importance of a professional and consistent brand presence. Example: demonstrate setting up a YouTube channel from scratch. 2.2 YouTube SEO. Teach the basics of YouTube SEO, including channel keywords, descriptions, and the importance of a compelling About section. Explain how to optimize channel settings to improve discoverability. Example: show examples of well-optimized YouTube channels. 3. Content planning for YouTube. 3.1 Developing a content strategy. Help students understand how to plan content that aligns with their marketing goals and resonates with their target audience. Discuss the importance of content themes, frequency, and consistency. Example: create a content strategy template for planning YouTube videos. 3.2 Content calendar. Discuss the importance of maintaining a consistent publishing schedule and how to create an effective content calendar. Provide tips for organizing and scheduling video content. Example: demonstrate using tools like Trello or Google Calendar for content planning. 4. Creating engaging YouTube videos. 4.1 Video production basics. Cover the essentials of producing high-quality videos, from scripting and filming to editing. Discuss the importance of lighting, sound, and visual appeal. Example: show a step-by-step guide on creating a professional-looking YouTube video. 4.2 Engagement techniques. Explore techniques to increase viewer engagement, such as asking questions, using calls to action, and encouraging comments. Discuss strategies for fostering a sense of community among viewers. Example: share examples of engaging YouTube videos and their impact on viewer interaction. 5. YouTube SEO optimization. 5.1 Optimizing video titles and descriptions. Provide strategies for crafting compelling titles and descriptions that boost SEO. Discuss the importance of keywords and how to use them effectively. Example: show examples of well-optimized video titles and descriptions. 5.2 Using tags and categories. Explain how to use tags and categories to enhance video discoverability. Provide tips for selecting the most relevant and effective tags. Example: demonstrate using YouTube's tagging features to optimize a video. 6. Promoting YouTube videos. 6.1 Cross-promotion on social media. Discuss using other social media platforms to promote YouTube videos. Provide tips for creating cohesive cross-platform campaigns. Example, show examples of social media posts promoting YouTube videos. 6.2 Collaborations and partnerships. Explore how collaborations with other YouTubers or brands can increase reach and subscriber count. Discuss best practices for finding and approaching potential collaborators. Example, share examples of successful YouTube collaborations. 7. Monetizing YouTube content. 7.1 YouTube monetization options. Introduce different ways to monetize YouTube content, including AdSense, sponsored content, and merchandise sales. Discuss the requirements and steps for enabling monetization on YouTube. Example, show a walkthrough of setting up YouTube monetization. 7.2 Building a subscriber base. Discuss strategies for growing a loyal subscriber base as a key to monetization. Provide tips for encouraging subscriptions and retaining subscribers. Example, share examples of channels with strong subscriber growth and their strategies. 8. Analyzing and optimizing performance. 8.1 YouTube Analytics. Teach how to use YouTube Analytics to track video performance, understand audience demographics, and refine future content. Discuss key metrics such as watch time, audience retention, and engagement. Example, demonstrate using YouTube Analytics to gain insights into video performance. 8.2 Continuous improvement. Guide on making iterative improvements to content and strategy based on analytics insights. Provide examples of data-driven decisions that improved channel performance. Example, analyze a case study of a YouTube channel's growth and optimization strategies. 9. Practical application and case study analysis. 9.1 Case study review. Analyze successful YouTube marketing campaigns to identify effective strategies and common themes. Discuss key takeaways and lessons learned from each case study. Example, review a case study of a brand that achieved significant growth on YouTube. 9.2 Project assignment. Students will create a YouTube channel for a hypothetical brand, develop a content strategy, produce an initial set of videos, and outline promotion and monetization strategies. Provide a detailed brief and grading rubric for the assignment. 10. Recap and additional resources. 10.1 Recap. Review the critical aspects of YouTube marketing covered in this module and their importance in a comprehensive digital marketing strategy. Summarize the key takeaways and actionable steps for successful YouTube marketing. 10.2 Further learning. Provide resources for continuous learning and advanced strategies in YouTube marketing, such as online courses, webinars, and industry blogs. Example, recommend advanced YouTube marketing courses on platforms like Coursera and LinkedIn Learning. Module 17, Marketing with Webinars. Objective, educate students on effectively using webinars as a marketing tool to enhance brand visibility, generate leads, and engage with a targeted audience in a profoundly interactive format. 1. Introduction to Webinar Marketing. 1.1 Overview of Webinars. Define webinars and discuss their role and benefits in digital marketing strategies. Highlight how webinars provide a platform for real-time interaction and in-depth content delivery. Example, show examples of successful webinars hosted by well-known brands. 1.2 Advantages of Webinars. Highlight webinars' ability to provide real-time interaction and build authority and trust within an industry. Discuss how webinars can be used for lead generation, product demonstrations, and educational purposes. Example, Share statistics on the effectiveness of webinars in generating leads and engaging audiences. 2. Planning and designing webinars. 2.1 Webinar objectives. Guide students on setting clear objectives for their webinars, such as lead generation, education, product demonstrations, or community building. Discuss the importance of aligning webinar objectives with overall marketing goals. Example, provide examples of different webinar objectives and their outcomes. 2.2 Content development. Discuss how to choose topics that attract the target audience and how to structure engaging content. Provide tips for creating compelling presentations and interactive elements. Example, show a sample webinar outline and presentation structure. 3. Technical setup for webinars. 3.1 Choosing the right platform. Compare popular webinar platforms like Zoom, GoToWebinar, and WebEx, discussing their features and suitability for different webinar formats. Provide criteria for selecting the best platform based on needs and budget. Example, demonstrate setting up a webinar on Zoom. 3.2 Technical requirements. Cover the technical setup, including microphones, cameras, and lighting. Provide tips for ensuring high-quality audio and video during the webinar. Example, show a checklist of technical requirements for a successful webinar. 4. Promoting webinars. 4.1 Marketing strategies. Teach how to use email marketing, social media, and partnership collaborations to promote webinars effectively. Provide examples of successful promotional campaigns for webinars. Example, share templates for email invitations and social media posts. 4.2 Registration and follow-up. Discuss how to create a compelling registration page and the importance of follow-up emails to maximize attendance and engagement. Provide tips for engaging registrants before and after the webinar. Example, show examples of effective registration pages and follow-up emails. 5. Engaging the audience during webinars. 5.1 Interaction techniques. Provide techniques for keeping the audience engaged during the webinar, such as Q&A sessions, polls, and interactive exercises. Discuss the importance of maintaining a dynamic and interactive presentation style. Example, demonstrate using interactive tools like polls and Q&A in a webinar. 5.2 Handling technical issues. Offer tips for managing and mitigating common technical issues during live webinars. Provide a checklist for troubleshooting technical problems. Example, share a guide on resolving common webinar technical issues. 6. Monetizing webinars. 6.1 Direct monetization strategies. Explore options for monetizing webinars directly through ticket sales or sponsorships. Discuss how to price webinars and attract sponsors. Example, show examples of monetized webinars and their pricing models. 6.2 Indirect monetization. Discuss how webinars can indirectly contribute to monetization by nurturing leads and enhancing brand credibility. Provide examples of follow-up strategies to convert webinar attendees into customers. Example, share a case study of a company that used webinars to drive sales. 7. Measuring webinar success. 7.1 Key performance indicators. Identify essential metrics to evaluate the success of webinars, such as attendee numbers, engagement rates, and conversion rates. Discuss how to set benchmarks and goals for webinar performance. Example, Show examples of webinar KPIs and their benchmarks. 7.22 Analytical Tools. Introduce tools and methods for gathering and analyzing data from webinars. Provide tips for using webinar analytics to improve future events. Example, demonstrate using a webinar platform's analytics dashboard to track performance. 8. Repurposing webinar content. 8.1 Content Life Cycle Extension. Teach how to extend the value of webinar content by converting it into other content forms, such as blog posts, podcasts, and video snippets. Discuss strategies for maximizing the reach and impact of webinar content. Example, show examples of repurposed webinar content. 8.2 Maximizing content. Reach. Discuss strategies for using webinar content to reach new audiences and bolster content marketing efforts. Provide tips for distributing repurposed content across various channels. Example, demonstrate creating a blog post from webinar content. 9. Practical application and assignment. 9.1 Case Study Review. Analyze successful webinar campaigns to understand effective practices and execution strategies. Discuss key takeaways and lessons learned from each case study. Example, review a case study of a successful educational webinar series. 9.2 Project Assignment. Students will plan and outline a complete webinar, including topic selection, marketing plan, audience engagement strategies, and monetization techniques. Provide a detailed brief and grading rubric for the assignment. 10. Recap and additional resources. 10.1 Recap. Summarize the key elements of effective webinar marketing covered in the module. Highlight the importance of planning, promotion, engagement, and follow-up for successful webinars. 10.2 Further learning. Provide resources for deeper exploration into advanced webinar techniques and strategies, such as online courses, books, and webinars. Example, recommend resources like Webinars That Convert by Lewis Howes and platforms like Webinar Ninja.